Hello, everyone, and welcome to this meeting today. I'm just going to do the list setups as I always do for you on YouTube, but the only difference today is that I am also going to do this in a Zoom meeting so I can have questions afterwards just to catch two flies in one schmack. That's Norwegian for those who understood that one. Two birds with one stone. So first of all, how was today? How was really today? I think it was good today. Yeah, pretty good, James. Pretty good. It's a bit different, but still no still on my laptop. So let's see how this goes. What I want to say and do is that Australian dollar is so far still in a downtrend. It came up to 73.60, 73.76, spot on price, rejected that price, and now is turning lower. There is an interest rate meeting tomorrow, which is important for Australia. And I see no reason for why it should skyrocket. I think it probably should fall from here. So yeah. So if you're in sales on Aussie dollar, I think that you are well placed, and I hope you have proper stop losses in place, which is above previous high, somewhere in these areas of 74.20. If you have entries around 73.70, give or take, 50 pips area. If you feel like your entries are a bit lower than whatever we have right now, well, that's a different case, and yeah, okay, cool. Like this is still very much expected, and I also think that we went just as where we were supposed to go on Aussie. So for tomorrow, I think that we are all good to go. I'm just gonna find the daily pivots. Probably gonna remove a lot of my drawings so it doesn't make a lot of mess. And as you can see here, this is a daily sell. And then we're coming down to tomorrow. Are we going to just sell off here? To just sell off here or in this area? I think that is totally okay. Just wait for the new lower low pull back again. So maybe again tomorrow will be okay for you. If it comes back up to M3, which is 73.70, are you going to take that sell? I think there's better opportunities if you already have a sell. If you don't have a sell here, that is kind of what you would do then if you don't have a sell. So what my point is one sell for that area is totally okay. All right. What is next? So yeah, just follow up, just continue, just do what you do best, continue on those streets. So here we have Euro USD. First of all, for Euro USD, I have an entry around 1870, whatever that price was, somewhere around here. With some drawdowns today. Yeah, it's not been perfect today. And what I can then say is, am I holding? Yes, of course. Nothing has changed. That is, other than that, this is a double top. And I need a lower low for me to continue selling. So I'm not going to sell anything more here before tomorrow. If you add the pivots, it hasn't really moved from one day to another. Stop loss on Aussie should be 74.20. I think it is 74.20, whatever that price is. Well, you can take it lower, but that's at least above the previous high, and you're sure that you're not getting stopped out too early from it. Do you feel like that's too far away? Do you want to close it? Well, it's totally up to you. I'm not going to force you to do anything on those. I would probably hold it myself, but both actions are valid, but then that's emotional trading. So, well, sometimes I just want to say, pay the price. You've entered, take the loss, no tape, take the risk. You took it already. You already decided to do it. So live with it. Suck it up. IOs. Is that? Wait a minute. What are you called? Oh, I forgot what your name is now. Even you sold the highs of last week. Cool. On which pair? Are they? Coffee. Other than that, for euro, so if you get a lower low tomorrow in London, just if you get a lower low tomorrow in London, that's kind of your signal to sell it again. You don't need to wait for new day or something. Just if price comes up here again, and that's what happened to pound yen today, and that I am angry about. I didn't do it. So for pound, I already sold here. Can I sell again? I can sell again and then do that. I probably think what is going to happen here is it's going to fall out either on the Asia session or before London, so that we are somewhere here in London. So we all do what we always do, straightforward price action course, resistance. Once it breaks lower, you take the pullback and take it lower again. Straightforward. Nothing to fancy about here. What's the prices? 139 something 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 to 138.80. Yeah. And then we're coming into, and then stop loss. The stop loss should then be of this entry here, should be, what is it, above here maybe? That's a bit 60 pips, that's a bit far, but you know. Should I be worried about RBA meeting? You probably shouldn't know. Because Australia is doing well economically at the moment. There is a lockdown, so I even saw something around like they might even increase their QE program, which makes Australia even more bearish. So no, I don't fear it. Second thing is what has it priced in lately? Let's see, nothing. It's just a range. So currently it's just waiting for a new direction, basically. Coming into pound yen, I tried to talk about is that Xiang, I call that Xiang today, sold around 152.75, I think it was, spot on. In the meeting earlier today, I fooled about it, and I was about to do it, and then something else happened, and then not money trouble, but money transactions started to happen, and bills need to be paid, and all of a sudden it just went. So now we're coming up to the zone where it's supposed to come back and then sell off. We are not at the sell-off area. So 152, give or take something, is what I should be worried about. Should I put an order up here? Yeah, probably, and then take it down. I don't know. Like the first thing that's always happened in a downturn is that it comes up a bit and then falls. There's no real pullback the first time around. So I think it's 100 pips up again. So if I get something pullback, that's pretty great. But I think I'll just put an order here. So this is like the first one. I will put a limit order on of those pairs that I mentioned so far. Pound, dollar needs to be make a lower low. Euro is kind of like nah. Aussie is already a sell entry there, so it's kind of blah. So yeah, and the other one is 152.32. One of those two prices. You do you, I do me, and we shall see which one gets the best price and which. So the other thing to be aware of is that you need to make sure that you don't have too many entries, too much risk totally on your account. Just have that assured. Coming in from New Zealand. New Zealand, by the way, has been like, oh, I felt today, I feel I need to buy it. Because what if? So that's kind of me today. And it has not been profitable whatsoever. It has been arranged. We have gone absolutely nowhere today. We might even have set up a sell, by the way. We might even have set up a sell. So where is New Zealand and where is it going to go? At the moment, absolutely nowhere. It can go both ways equally. And if you're going to tell me it's going to go up or it's going to go down, you're probably just like me having an educated guess or uneducated guess, depending. So until we break 70-20, as I said earlier today, that is when you can go bullish on New Zealand. As long as we are in whatever we are in, and if we remember range trading, we remember that we're not supposed to be trading anything else than on these levels here, and anything in between is just nonsense and noise. So there's nothing else to do here. USD CAD, who had a great entry? Was it Bryce? I know you have a different name. So nickname Bryce had an entry at 124.65 today, and like wondering, hey, should I pick my stop loss to entry? Yes. Now you can put your stop loss to break even. Fantastic. Straightforward from the whatever we have been doing. Double bottom, higher high, higher low, straight off my course at least, and boom. How much profit is that so far? That's so far 30-40 pips. Cool. It's a great start. It's a great start. If you have any questions, please just type them in the chat, and I will try to answer them as fast as I can. Okay, cool. Then what else? What's the targets? I mentioned targets yesterday and in the other lives, I think. So they're just still the same. I don't know if I need to tell them twice or 3 times or many times, but at least for USD CAD, first target is 26.25 and 27 is that target. Yeah. I don't have too high hopes for CAD I don't have too high hopes for CAD in this year round, but maybe get surprised, maybe. It's already started off at a good spot, and then we shall see. Euro, New Zealand, I pointed out that could something, maybe if whatever happens, maybe something would go higher. It started off great, came back to some kind of support here. Still, what did I take away now? Okay, I need to do that. So whatever happening here is we need to have a higher high, but we're still in a range, so it's just more fun than anything else. Welcome back, Harold. Happy to have you here today. So far, just to recap for everyone that has been here for so far, is there any other questions to the dollar pairs that have gone through so far? The moment of silence. No questions, at least maybe typing something. So I will just press on. Coming in for DXY, reversal, double bottom, higher low. It kept 91.95 and something. It was very nerve-wracking to look at this one. Take away my drawings. The bullishness on dollar is not great. That's a worry. But it goes higher. Fair enough. But it's a worry. What do I do about that worry? I acknowledge I have that worry. I acknowledge that that is a risk to my trading positions. That's all. No trades are taken up on that. Nothing is done that. And I was hopefully seeing some there is some fall on the S&P 500 today. And now, people, we are going to the best trade of the day. US VTI. Did you guys see that? Yeah, it looks like the XY is moving slowly up. Yeah. Look at that, people. What did I say yesterday? So from this price here down here, that is $3 on the oil on one day. Did you enter? Of course I did. So trading plan goes well every year. Did I actually enter? No, I did not actually enter. And so I'm angry at myself for not doing that, but I'm just happy that I planned it out. I'm not an oil trader myself, so I can leave that to oil traders, and then I take the joy and the offers of being right about something. But no, I should have. I was actually planning to around. I think I was planning to enter here maybe. It's like that. I didn't do it because that was a drawdown of like $1 up. So I was late. Can't do all of them. Coming into gold, that was a good entry here at 1084. Still in profit on that one. That's pretty good. It could go lower. Yeah. So for me, oil is a one-day wonder, and then the rest can do whatever it wants, kind of a thing. So yeah, that's pretty good. Other than that, yeah, it had a very good fall today. I don't know what crashed it or what happened, but I think that by London tomorrow we could probably have some kind of pullback here, and then by London tomorrow take it a bit more downtown. But yeah, it's a difficult trading situation, very random place where it stopped out and it just fell. I can't explain it. If people just took profit or whatever they did, I don't know, but it fell according to my analysis, according to my predictions. But yeah, pretty happy with it. Even UK all did that. So yeah, gold. Anything to say about gold is that 1084 was the entry. Goodbye and good night. Put stop loss to break even at the moment and let it ride. Anything else other than that? I don't know. So
I don't know what I missed because I'm late. Sorry.
Yeah.
So I might be covering ground you've already covered, and if that's the case, shut me up and I'll say sorry.
Yeah.
Oil.
Yeah.
It's China, isn't it? It's China's gone over the tippity top. People think demand is going to be less. There's going to be more lockdowns there. They're locking down more towns and cities. More and more people are having to test before they can move 6 feet from their front door. And it's all going to lead to less oil demand. Is that not what the analysis is behind the sudden movement?
Hasn't that been going on for some days now? Where they were cracking on crypto last week and tech, whatever they were looking at, running after tech companies, whatever they were doing about that. I can't explain it. I haven't looked at the news. I probably should have, but maybe that's a way where we can say that the stress of the Delta variant COVID may have, but also what is happening at the moment? James, aren't you not there? Yeah, you're there. Aren't you supposed to go for vacations now in America or Canada? And if that's the case, then technically or psychologically, you will just take profit and dump it into something safe and go somewhere, go to Bahamas. That's as far as how I understand America. And other than that, seasonality wise, but yeah, there's always a reason. And let's give it Delta, let's give it China, and something else will be next year. But generally for Americans or Canadians, James, I'm not asking about your white bottom. I'm white as crap down here. There's no sun, there's all those clouds. Anyways, that was that this question there. Australian dollar, yeah, did not go back up where I wanted it to go. What do we do then? What have I taught you? What have I imprinted into your brains back and forth every time we don't do anything about it? It is not our job to do anything about it. We didn't get it, then we don't take it. But then Coffee and Harold has some biological advantages that I don't have. So
Seriously, Vidal.
You lost me there, man.
oh, finally some feedback from Coffee, all right? Come on, mate. You should be so proud. You should be proud of it, right? You don't need to go to the beach to get some color. Anyways, if any is offended of my jokes, I'm sorry. Cadian actually has a lower low now. You want to speak, Coffee? Your main silent, okay. Coming up for tomorrow, I think we have to hope for some kind of pullback here. I don't know how high we can hope for. Is it 187.50? Is it a 187.70? Where would I put my entry point here if I was to sell it? I think we'll take it at central, just for the fun of it. And I don't think the sell today is going to, or if it goes all the way back up again, whatever then. But that's not in my probability class. No commentary, Coffee. And stop loss above this previous local high here of today. That's all.
No, Vidal. I'm on my phone and I'm in the car. So I'm kind of listening into it. If I have a question, I'll just type it in, okay?
Yeah, I was expecting you to type it in though, by the way, but cool, you can speak as well. So same thing with Euro Yen. Just take it at the central, and it's a new lower low, it's bearish. If it goes higher high, whatever, then we can't really do anything about that. Everything is great. I think everything went according to analysis today, for the most part. And for tomorrow, 130 something, 130, yeah, 129.94, 130, depending on what you feel like it's good for you. What is kind of my importance, my importante informazione, is not which price you take, but which area you are looking for. Okay, so if you get a worse entry than me or better than me, go you, fantastic. But if you are not entering because you are, what if it goes a bit higher? What if it goes a bit higher? What if it goes a bit higher? Then you might lose out, or you might not, you will lose out. And guilty as charged. I did that today on pound yen. So here we are. Taking advice for myself, no. New Zealand yen is having a lower low at the moment. And until that news event of tomorrow, and Coffee, I'm sorry for not going through the economic calendar yesterday. I do fear my connection. So, see. Is that a sell or entry? Oh, target. Yeah. Also, you can't take 73. That's just 60 pips down. But I would take 72. So we get some meat on the bones. So tomorrow morning, it's RBA meeting, interest rate meeting in a couple of, I don't know how many hours that's from now. According to this one, that is, no, that's not +3, is it? Where am I now? I'm in Kenya, but I can take Norway. I understand Norway more than anything else. Central European Standard Time, something. That should be 22 time. Yeah, there we go. So for tomorrow, that is RBA at 6:30. So that is in 8 hours. I will not be awake for that, so just hope everything goes well. I don't fear it, by the way. But what I do fear, hope for, and celebrate is this unemployment rate at quarter to 1. So if it comes down to 4.5 unemployment, and what was the inflation was 3 point something, 3.8, 3.3, can't remember off it was 3 somewhere, and those two together will then make the RBNC at 18th of August to increase interest rates. The question becomes, when do we start moving in preparation for that meeting? Tomorrow. Okay. As fast as the market starts thinking we are going to skyrocket in New Zealand, and I probably said too much right now, but I just need to point that out fast and easy first and foremost before somebody comes and says you never told me. I did. So other than that, PMIs, ADP, ISM, can any of these ones move the American dollar? Only if they miss, they can move the market. Who's out on the market bike right now? Factory orders, nah, not so much. Some speeches, maybe sometimes. Crude oil stock, no, not really. So producer price index is just small. I've not filtered that way apparently. Other thing for talk here for tomorrow is the CPI. They're expected 0. That is pretty good, right? Sarcasm. 0% in Tokyo, for Japan, sorry, is absolutely terrible when America prints 5% or whatever it is, or 3% or whatever they're printing at the moment. So how much might Aussie spike? Okay, that is a different story. How much can spike? It depends what situation we're getting. But if we increase interest rates, it can spike 100 to 200, which is fairly unlikely. We can have an unmarket, which you can spike, I would guess, 20 to 30 to 40 pips in each direction. No, that's one direction or the other direction. I just don't know which one is going to spike depending on the news. And even OMC has been like 20 pips. this year. So small. If you see a big spike on it and you're stopped out and all those things, something large has happened or some fundamental change has happened, which you don't know about right now. So with the current information you have right now, you sit tight. That's what I would do at least, and hope for the best, and fingers crossed, toes crossed, and spine crossed, and eyelids crossed. Sometimes people, you just need to give me a glass, I don't know, not a glass of wine, just need to give me some chill pills. This is too fun. What else? Yeah, I think I have covered most of what I wanted to do. Given you most of the entries that I'm looking for. I'm looking for Oz is already there. Euro is nah, not until tomorrow. Pound is like nah, I guess I can enter something here if it's somewhere around London open, but not than that. Pound yen, Central, New Zealand, no. USD CAD, oh, coming down to Central again at 24.90, I think it was. That would be nice to buy that again. And Euro New Zealand, nothing there. Aussie yen. I would hope for it to come back up here though before we fall out. But maybe that's what you've been given. 80.62 if you are very aggressive. CAD yen, 87.60, Euro yen, 129.95 or 130, sorry. Yeah, pound yen done it. New Zealand yen. Okay, you can maybe sell around 76.40 if you really feel like it, but that's kind of up to you. Okay, I've given you opportunities to give it your comments. That's great. The other thing that I want to point out to you guys is I'm deeply humbled to have you guys on my team. I have asked you guys to give me feedback on the review side of whatever I'm doing to you. Sometimes I have, what do you call it? This syndrome where, imposter syndrome, where people think I'm so much greater than I am. And sometimes I'm like, where are you guys? Why are you guys not talking to me? And what did happen to you? And sometimes I just want you guys to talk to me so I know that you are fine, not going to sabotage me behind my back because I didn't ask you how you are, how your trading is. Because all I care about is help you guys out in any possible way that I can within the limits of human nature, I guess. So I think that's that. I'll just take the